Marvelous.
Well, I should. I've been to Mexico.
Mexico?
After our last session, I realized that you were right. I don't have to be perfect. I don't have to live up to expectations either. So I asked for some time off, and I got it.
Something tells me you didn't go to Mexico alone.
No. Roman and I went to the place where I first told him that I loved him. Of course, the difference was we didn't have separate rooms.
So, that's why you don't have a suntan.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, it was wonderful. It was just like it was before Anna ever came into our lives. It was absolutely indescribable.
No. That's the first time you've ever mentioned Anna without any hesitation.
That's because she doesn't affect our lives anymore. She'll always be a part of our lives because of Carrie, and we'll always be worried about her because of her illness. But she can't affect our happiness anymore. And I realize that I can't feel guilty about things that I can't control.
Well, looks like my perfect little Marlena'S not being so hard on herself anymore.
Boy, that was a hard session.
And you fought me on the role playing.
It's because I was stubborn. Not a very attractive trait, but one that I do happen to own. Wow. I said something negative and the sky didn't fall in on me.
Marlena, remember those polarities we talked about? Making friends with all the various parts of ourselves?
I'm not afraid of those parts of myself anymore. I know that nobody is all good or all bad. Did you have a hard time learning that lesson?
We're here to talk about you, Marlena. Remember?
I knew you'd say that. I knew it. I'm glad you did. There's something I haven't told you. Roman and I have decided that we'll be getting married sometime in February.
Well, I know it's what you want. I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
Still, I think we ought to talk about that. How do you feel about this marriage, Marlena?
Wonderful.
You really think it's right?
I know it's right.
And Anna, you haven't mentioned her in a long time.
I meant what I said about Anna. It doesn't matter whether she approves or disapproves of the marriage. What matters is how I feel and how Roman feels about it. Except, well, there was... Never mind.
You left something out?
Well, there was something I wasn't going to tell you. I had decided that when we got back from Mexico, I was going to call Anna, supposedly to tell her that we were home. And then I realized that I was going to call and get her permission for us to be happy.
So, you didn't call?
No, I didn't call. I decided that I'd take care of myself. And I gave myself permission to be happy.
And?
It was a really hard role. And I did it.
Of course you did it. You were ready.
I think you really helped me turn the corner on that one. I realize now that I'm just who I am. And all those people we talked about, I'm a child and a parent and an adult. And then I make mistakes and I do things well and I do things not well. And I'm just who I am. And I like me.
I like you too.
I'm really going to miss you.
Well, who knows? Maybe they'll invite me back to lecture at Salem University.
I'm sure they will.
Well, I've got a plane to catch.
You know, when I said I was going to miss you, I didn't mean just as a therapist.
I know. I miss you too. than touch. I expect an invitation to that wedding. I want to see Roman Brady in a tux.
Oh, dear. Bye-bye. Hello, Molly Sue.
Hi.
Why don't you come sit down?
Ooh.
What?
Oh, it's just a baby. It kicked.
Really?
Yeah. You want to feel?
May I?
No, right there.
Oh. You're right. It's a miracle. It's a miracle.
Look a little tired to me.
Yeah, I guess I am. And I'm always hungry.
Okay. If you'll wait outside for a minute, I'll make a call and have somebody come up to take you to the coffee shop.
Okay.
Then I'll find a place for you to rest.
Let me help you out.
Thanks. Ooh. Bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, Jean.
Huh?
I'd like you to stay for a while so we can talk.
Okay. I really appreciate what you're doing. She's quite sweet.
Yes, she is. Jean, I'd like to talk about you and those bottle notes. Now, how many have you sent out so far?
I'm not quite sure. Maybe around, 56.
56. You've got to stop it. Jean, there has to be a better way to meet women.
Yeah. But can you beat this one for adventure?
Yes, she's fine. She's having some lunch, then she's going to lie down in Neil Curtis's office.
Oh, that's nice. She's a nice girl.
Jean, I don't want to change the subject.
What subject?
You and those bottle notes. Now, I didn't say anything before because I thought it was fairly harmless. Now I'm beginning to think it might be causing you some trouble.
What?
I mean it, Jean. You don't know who's going to answer those notes next. It could be some desperate woman chasing you around.
Oh, come on, Marlena, really.
Okay. Maybe that is a little bit extreme. But this is no way to go around meeting women. It's not normal.
Normal? Who's talking normal? I'm one of your patients.
No, you were a patient. Now you're normal. Jean, I would like to see you overcome your shyness. And I'd like to see you courageous enough to ask women out for dates.
I can't.
You can.
I can't.
You can.
I can't.
Why not?
Because I don't want to get rejected.
Why do you think they're going to reject you?
Look, you know the type of woman I was married to.
Well, what does that have to do with it?
I fell in love with a woman who gave me nothing but rejection.
Not everybody is like Bonnie.
Yes, but how am I going to know that?
You don't know. You're going to have to start dating to find out.
Why can't women come to me? You see, if they come to me with a note in one hand and a bottle in the other, and I sense I'm going to get rejected, I say, hey, I'm not Eugene Bradford. You see?
No, I don't see. How do you know you're going to get rejected?
Well,
Come in.
Oh, sorry, Eugene. I didn't know you were here. I'll wait outside.
no, that's all right. I wasn't happy the way this conversation was going anyway.
All right, you two. What's going on?
Gene brought a girl in for me to meet. She's one of his bottle ladies.
And she's
Good.
very, very sweet.
Very, very sweet. And very, very pregnant. 17-year-old runaway. I've been trying to convince Jean that there's no way to meet women.
17 years old? Where is she?
Downstairs having lunch. She won't call her parents. She won't let us call her parents.
Well, Eugene, maybe you can just conjure up one of your visions and get their phone number for us.
I don't conjure up visions. They come and they go. I might be able to talk to her, though, and get the number that way.
I think that's a very good idea. I hope that you can.
Okay.
She needs to be home, Jean. Her parents need to know that she's all right.
Did she tell you anything about him that they'd want to take her back? I mean, a lot of these kids have a good reason for running away from home.
No, nothing like that at all. Her parents seem very normal, middle-class people. They're concerned about her condition, of course, but they haven't been abusive with her. At least that's my impression. Jean, what's your impression?
Impression? I'm having an impression right now.
What about her folks?
No. No, it's about Chris, and it's a real hot one.